I want to reach out to everybody that I know. I've been watching what little bit of news I want to watch right now because people are just out of control and scared, panicking, don't know if we can trust our government, anything like that. Just got done watching some stupid show just to keep us entertained, about people in masks singing. And the news comes on and they're talking about how the fact that Dr. Fauci, this guy who is just trying to figure out how to save our country, is getting threats. And I see a lot of people on here that are very politically charged. And even people that I love dearly, that I don't agree with their politics. I really try to remain neutral about politics on social media. I try to keep everything fun, as you see by the memes that I steal and share with everybody. It just disgusts me that we need to put down and put aside political differences, and we need to figure out how we're going to get through the next few months, because this isn't going to end anytime soon. This is going to go on for a while. Just look at the data. They're talking about state of Maryland. We're going to hit our peak mid-April. I'm sorry, DC. I got my fact wrong. DC mid-April. Maryland sometime in May, and Virginia June 1st. They're thinking about the peak of this pandemic. And I went outside today to pick up some stuff from the grocery store, and I'm seeing a couple things going on. People are still hoarding. You're not stuck in your home forever. You can go out and get the necessities that you need when you need them. Run out of this shit, or get close to running out of the shit, and then go buy more. Don't buy 12 months worth of fucking toilet paper and take away from everybody else who needs this stuff. Fortunately, the way we do things in our household is we always buy toilet paper in bulk and paper towels, and they last us 3-4 months, maybe sometimes more, maybe sometimes less. But we've never gone out and hoarded stuff that we just don't need, even in these periods of time where people think that they need stuff that they don't need. And I also noticed in the grocery stores that they're overselling meat and stuff like that. I just wanted to make some hamburgers for tonight. I don't need 6 pounds of ground beef. I just needed a pound and a half most. I couldn't even buy that. Everything was in huge bulk packs and at $7, almost $8 a pound for ground beef, which is never that expensive. But that's just how things are going right now, because people think they need more stuff than they absolutely need. If we calm down and give time for people to replenish these shelves, I know so many people in the grocery industry, and they're working their asses off trying to replenish these shelves because everybody is just buying up everything that they don't need. Live life normally. Buy 2 weeks of groceries at a time. We can cut down on the amount of people that go out to the grocery stores. You don't need to go every day. Y'all see my social presence. I am out and about. I go to 100 events a year or so. I'm out all the time, having fun, doing things. I don't get to do that anymore. I haven't been able to do that in weeks. I've been stuck at home. I don't get to see my friends and hang out and do the things that I love to do, because I am trying to make sure that I'm doing my part and whatever it takes to try to slow this thing down. Try to let the hospitals catch up, I guess is the word. I haven't been in the hospital, so I don't know how bad it is, but I'm hearing it's pretty bad. I'm sure my medical friends can let me know how bad things are on the front lines. I know what my grocery friends are going through. But the other thing that happened to me in the grocery store today is I had to go to 2 grocery stores because I couldn't get what we needed in one grocery store because of hoarding. And I was standing there trying to check out at the checkout counter, and some irresponsible person has their 2-year-old, I'm going to estimate by the size of the child, who is sick, coughing repeatedly, sneezing, everything. And the kid gets within 2 feet of me while I'm trying to check out. I looked at the guy and I said, can you do something about your kid, please? You have no business taking people into the store. Go by yourself. One person can handle the job. We don't need a bunch of people going out there trying to get groceries and stuff like that. One person, go get what you need, get your supplies. If you're sick, any of your family members are sick, stay at home. Don't go to the stores. Don't go anywhere. If your parents need stuff, go get your parents' stuff. Protect everybody. Protect as many people as you can. Do your part. Because if we don't, all this social distancing, all this lockdown or shutdowns and everything that's going on right now, it's going to be for nothing. Because what's going to happen? There's just going to be a bigger resurgence of this going around when we are let out, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I hear all kinds of things. I don't even know what to believe anymore. Once you get the virus, you can't get it again. The only thing I do know is that when you have a virus, there is maybe a small period of immunity, but we don't know how long that small period of immunity is. So the reality is this is not going to go away anytime soon. And we all need to do our part. I'm sitting here in my bathrobe. I don't feel good about the way I look. But I'm just trying to reach out because I'm just seeing a lot of misinformation and a lot of stupidity. I'm broke. I'm self-employed. I don't even qualify for the stimulus package. So I'm going to get through this. I get through everything. I always have. And for almost 24 fucking years now, I've taken care of my family, and I'm going to take care of my family. And we're going to get through this. And y'all are going to get through this. And we want to see us all get through this so that we can all get back to what we know is normality. And that this does not become our new normal. Because I'm 47 years old, and I ain't trying to spend the rest of my life sitting in my fucking house. I love all my people, and I can't wait to see all y'all soon. But do us all a favor. Stay at home. Get supplies when you need them. Don't depend on the restaurants to feed you. The restaurant industry is good to me financially. I have a lot of friends in the restaurant industry and a lot of clients that I take care of in the restaurant industry. But the reality is that we need to stop the spread of this virus. So going out and getting food from restaurants and stuff like that, I'm looking at the way that these restaurants are handling how they're doing their transactions through drive-thrus and carry out and all that. It's not the safest way. You still are putting yourself at risk. I worked in the food industry. The first 10 years or so of my job experience is all in the food service industry. I'm very familiar with how the food industry works. And just putting gloves on doesn't stop, or a mask, or putting your credit card in a tray. That person's picking up your infected credit card. If you have the virus, they're getting it on those gloves. Those gloves have the virus on it. And then you're taking that glove back. Those gloves are handing you that food. So they can take all the measures they want to protect you from receiving that virus. But you have to trust that the employees making the food are not infected themselves, that they're not sneezing on the food or dripping, because we know how this spreads. A cough, a sneeze, that kind of stuff. That is how it spreads. But I'm not convinced that the way that restaurants are handling getting the people their food is 100%. There's going to be a risk involved in there. So we have to do our due diligence. We have to just pull together as humans to make sure that we are handling ourselves in the proper manner, to make sure that we are washing our hands, to make sure that we are sanitizing, to make sure that we are doing every measure, every effort that we can to protect ourselves and our fellow men and women and children and everybody in our country and on this world, this earth, everything, every human. Because if we don't, by the time they come out with the vaccine, who knows how many of us will be left. You know, a lot of us will survive this, but a lot are going to die. And I'm already starting to see people die that I know, and I don't want to see it. So I send this out with peace and love, and I can't wait to get back to having fun with everybody. And I'm sure I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me for everything that I have to say by people that want to question and fight, but I'm not even going to pay attention to the posts. I'm just doing this for my peace of mind and for what I'm experiencing and seeing. Love you guys.